Inside No.9, let's move on.
Let's talk about
which
that.
was Diddle Diddle Dumpling. So, yes, this focuses on Reece Shearsmith's character, who's a sort of house husband, stay-at-home dad. It starts with him going out jogging, finding a single
black man's shoe.
Black man's shoe. He's married to Keeley Hawes, who plays his wife, and there's some sort of tension there that you get the impression that something's happened in the past. He gets obsessed with finding the owner of the shoe, putting up posters and putting stuff online, trying to. There's a bit on the radio, isn't there, with Danny Baker?
Danny Baker show, yeah. 5 Live.
I just found these stuck on all the lampposts down the street.
Yeah, I did 20 of them, but the printer ran out of ink.
Found one black man's shoe.
Oh, no, I wasn't sure about that either. Because it could sound like we're saying the shoe belongs to a black man. It might do, we don't know, but do you think we should change it?
You've put our number on it.
Well, how else are they going to get in contact?
Well, I don't want them to get in contact. I just don't like the idea of our number being displayed up and down the street.
So what?
Well, people can call us, find out if we're in or out. I mean, burglars.
Oh, you're making too much out of this.
You haven't even put a picture on it, David. It's just a stupid drawing.
Well, I'm not going to give away all the details, am I? Anyone could claim it. They'll have to describe it to me when they get in touch.
It is a single tramp shoe that you found in the street. Now just give it to Oxfam.
Oh, they won't have it. They wouldn't take those Angelina ballerina videos. Nothing wrong with them.
Because they're videos. People don't have video players anymore.
The library does. I'll get it. No, you get it. Ask them exactly whereabouts they lost it. And don't mention the size.
Hello? Hello, Mum.
The story builds around this, and it's sort of obsession
takes over his life.
life.
Possibly, and I do have other favourites of Inside No.9, but this
12 Days of Christine.
This was something very special to me because I found it very funny in places. Watching it a second time, which I did, it works even better, I think, because you can see. Could we say what the twist is on this one or not?
No,
because the whole premise of Inside No.9 is the twist. I think if you give away the twist, you're kind of ruining it.
Because at first you think, oh, it's completely, ridiculous that this man is obsessed with finding this shoe. They play it so brilliantly. In the world, it works so well. I have nothing but good things to say about this, and I think Reece Shearsmith and Steve Pemberton. I said earlier, I don't know how Jed does it, but I don't know how they do it either. Coming out with
Pemberton has a sort of supporting role in this, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He's
very
like a colleague of Keeley Hawes.
Yeah.
He brings up the fact that there has been some sort of tragedy that's affected both of them. I heard a noise there from Gary that sounds like he doesn't agree.
I'm worried that Luke is praising this show very highly, and I'm a little bit meh about it. I'm not.
Oh, you can't be meh about this.
It's just okay. All right.
Go on, Gary. Safe space here. Safe space.
No, I didn't hate it. I'm not going to say that. I watched the whole episode. I did feel the emotion at the end, without spoiling anything, and I did like bits of the comedy. But I don't think this was anything groundbreaking or special. I thought it was a good, small, one-act play.
Yeah, they all are.
That's Inside No.9 is.
And that's what they are. They're a good one-act play. But I didn't feel that there were any huge laugh-out-loud moments. Comedy being, quite subjective. And I did think there were several parts that were a little bit telegraphed. And the Steve Pemberton bit was telegraphed.
In what way?
I think it telegraphed the ending.
I think it telegraphed the fact that the shoes thing was part of something bigger.
Sure.
But I think you got that from the outset.
Apart from the actual thing, I worked it out. I worked out
all of
happened.
it? That's
what I'm saying. Apart from the final detail, I worked it out.
You brought up a point about the karaoke one last week that you said because the twist wasn't as strong, you didn't think you enjoyed the episode as much. But I don't think that they totally reliant on the twist.
No,
I think if the story writing is strong,
having watched that again, I was a little.
And I think that in terms of this, I think the performances between Keeley Hawes and Reece Shearsmith are so strong, and there's so much poignancy in it that it doesn't matter per se if you worked out the twist. I worked out elements of it beforehand, but I don't think that spoiled my enjoyment of it because the strength of the writing. The past one, the karaoke one, I think was a good sort of feel-good one to build into this one, which really isn't. That had a lot of humour, a lot of Obviously, a lot of singing, it being set in a karaoke booth. I think occasionally, because I'm a massive fan of Pemberton and Shearsmith going back to League of Gentlemen and Psychoville as well, and you can see elements of things that they've done before, but I think in this, they're confined to the half-hour space, and sometimes it doesn't always work. There are episodes in the past which I haven't been fans of, but I think this has been definitely the strongest series, I think, of Inside No.9.
I think as well, I found League of Gentlemen hit and miss.
The first two series, they were more of a sketch show than a sitcom.
Yeah.
The third series of The League of Gentlemen, where they made it more structured, and then into Psychoville, which was a sort of comedy drama-esque thing, they have improved their story writing over the course of these two shows. But yes, definitely, I think you should check. This is one of the strongest ones. I still think 12 Days of Christine is the high watermark. But if you're going to check out one of them, this is me saying it to the listener.